Today I'm going to be showing you how to make tomato dal rasam. Rasam was made first in the 16th century and is mainly made in Andhra Pradesh, Kerala, Karnataka, and Tamil Nadu. For this recipe, you will need 3 cups of water, 1 ripe chopped tomato, 1 tablespoon of tamarind juice, and you will need 1 teaspoon of turmeric. You will need 1/2 teaspoon of sambar powder and also 1/2 teaspoon of hing. You will also need 1/2 tablespoons of salt. You will need some curry leaves and some sprigs of cilantro. You will also need this grain called pigeon peas. This is what pigeon peas look like when they are not cooked, but after you pressure cook them, they become soft. You need to set these aside because you will add these into the rasam when all the ingredients are boiling. You will need to make this in a special pot called iya sombu. This is a very special pot that not many people have, but my great-grandma had it, my grandma had it, and my mom has it too. To start this recipe, you will need to add your 1 cup of tomato. Then you need to add your 1 tablespoon of tamarind juice. Then you need to add your 1/2 teaspoon of sambar powder. And then you can add your 1/2 teaspoon of hing and your 1 teaspoon of turmeric. Make sure you get all of the ingredients inside your recipe. Then finally, add your 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Then you can add your water. This is 3 cups of water. As you can see, it'll reach up to the top of the sombu. Then you want to take your curry leaves and rip them in half and just put them in. You can also put these in while they are boiling. Then you want to take your cilantro sprigs and also break them in half. You want to break them over because there's lots of juice in the cilantro that adds taste to the rasam. Next, you want to put your iya sombu on the stove. You want to take your spoon or ladle and make sure that all the ingredients are mixed around before you turn on the stove. After you mix them, you want to turn it on and put it on 2 or 3. You can let it go until it boils. Now we are going to be making okra curry. For this recipe, you'll need 1/2 tablespoons of oil. And then you want to put your stove on medium to make sure that the oil has the chance to heat up. To check if your oil is heated up, you will need to add some mustard seeds. Just add a little amount. And once you see that they are heated up, you want to add 1/2 teaspoon of mustard seeds, 1/2 teaspoon of chana, 1/2 teaspoon of urad dal. You want to add 1/2 teaspoon of jeera, and you want to make sure that your heat is on low. Then you want to add about 3 dried chilies. Then you want to just mix them up to make sure that they don't burn. Now you need to add 1/2 teaspoon, 1 teaspoon of sambar powder. Then you want to add 1 teaspoon of hing, And then 1 teaspoon of turmeric. Now you want to mix it around and make sure that your heat is on low. Then you want to take your 3½ cups of chopped okra. You want to hear that nice sizzling sound. You can also add all the dry ingredients after you put all the okra. Now that you have added all your ingredients, you want to keep your salt aside because you have to add that when your okra is half cooked. This is called a masala box, and it has all of the basic masala that you need for making sambar, rasam, and items like that. We used some of the ingredients in that masala box for this. Now you want to just add a little bit of water. Don't put a lot. Just keep on sprinkling this thing from time to time. Now look at the rasam. It is almost boiled and it looks so good. See that your okra is very sticky. You might need to add some more water. Now you need to add your 1/2 cup of cooked pigeon peas. You can add this slowly to make sure that your rasam does not overflow. Make sure you get every bit and piece. Smells magnificent. Now you need to add 1 to 1½ teaspoons of salt. Then you mix it. Make sure that all of the okra gets a little bit of salt. This smells amazing too. And again, just make sure that you can mix everything. Like the rasam looks, it's boiling now, and you should have added the pigeon peas by now. Now you want to add your curry leaves. I'm going to mix them around again. And now your okra curry is done. Looks really good. Now you have to add the special rasam powder. And before you add it, make sure you turn off the stove. This rasam powder is made with dry roasted pigeon peas, cumin, coriander, black pepper, and curry leaves. Now you want to add it in. And then you want to take your ladle, just mix it around. Smells really good. Now, finally, you need to make a seasoning for the rasam. To make this, you will need about 1/2 teaspoon of oil, and you'll need to let it heat up. You need to test if the oil is hot enough. It looks like it's hot enough, so now we have to add about 1 teaspoon of mustard seeds and 1 teaspoon of jeera. Now you want to turn your stove off. Now lastly, you want to add all of your seasoning for the rasam. Now your tomato dal rasam is done. Enjoy this piping hot plate of tomato dal rasam, okra curry, and homemade onion varam. Enjoy! Thank you!